ChatGPT, relate ACM to the movie Long Walk to Freedom. Long Walk to Freedom through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM. Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom is a powerful story about oppression, forgiveness, perseverance, reconciliation, identity, and the journey from imprisonment to freedom. Through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACM, it becomes a profound illustration of the difference between external freedom and inner freedom. At its heart, the movie asks, what is true freedom? ACM answers, freedom is the release of fear, grievance, and the belief in separation. The prison and the mind. Much of the film takes place within physical imprisonment, yet ACIM teaches that the deepest prison is not made of walls. It is made of beliefs, judgments, hatred, fear. The movie beautifully explores the contrast between physical confinement and inner freedom. The temptation of grievance. The ego feeds upon grievances. It keeps score. It remembers wrongs. It seeks revenge. Mandela's journey repeatedly confronts this temptation. ACM teaches that every grievance hides the light of the world. The movie powerfully demonstrates the cost of holding on to hatred. Forgiveness as strength. One of the most remarkable themes of the story is forgiveness, not as weakness, not as passivity, but as strength. ACM teaches that forgiveness releases the mind from the chains of the past. The movie beautifully reflects this principle. Beyond victimhood. The world would define Mandela as a victim of circumstances. ACM teaches that our true identity cannot be victimized. The movie repeatedly shows the refusal to allow external conditions to define inner worth. The undoing of us and them. The conflict portrayed in the film is built upon division. Race, politics, power, identity. ACIM teaches that all conflict originates in the belief that there are separate interests. The movie beautifully points toward reconciliation and shared humanity. Leadership through vision. Mandela's leadership emerges not through domination, but through vision, patience, purpose, inclusiveness. ACIM teaches that true leadership comes from seeing beyond appearances and recognizing unity where others see division. The movie beautifully reflects this quality. The release of the past. Many characters remain trapped by history, by what happened, by what was done. ACIM teaches that healing requires releasing the past from the present. The movie repeatedly points toward this liberation. Equality and shared worth. A central message of the film is the inherent dignity of every human being. ACIM teaches that worth is established by God and shared equally by all. The movie beautifully reflects this truth. Freedom through love. The ego believes freedom comes through defeating enemies. ACM teaches that freedom comes through releasing the belief in enemies altogether. The movie repeatedly points toward this deeper freedom. The central reflection. The ego watches Long Walk to Freedom and asks, how do I overcome oppression? How do I defeat my enemies? How do I get justice? The Holy Spirit watches Long Walk to Freedom and asks, can I be free of hatred? Viewed through ACIM, the movie becomes a profound lesson about forgiveness, reconciliation, and the freedom that comes from releasing grievances. Mandela's journey symbolizes the mind's movement from resentment to healing. The deepest message may be, the ego believes freedom comes when external conditions change. The Holy Spirit teaches that true freedom begins when the mind releases fear, judgment, and hatred. Forgiveness does not change the past. It releases its hold on the present. The longest walk is not from prison to freedom. It is from grievance to love. Go to mwge.org to find a write-up by David Hoffmeister.